Hey guys, it's Lisa from Arcane and Stellar, and I'm here with another pick a card reading. So, this reading is a request from Emma, so thank you, Emma, for the request. And her request was, what is, your person daydream about you? So this is kind of what we're going to be looking at. The person on your mind, what do they daydream when it comes to you? I don't know about you guys, but I tend to have lots of daydreams. I'm a very daydreamy type of person, and in fact, some of my daydreams are quite embarrassing, so, this is a funny one to look at, or an interesting one to look at, I think. So I like that request, and just remember, guys, if you ever have requests or videos you'd like to, see, readings you'd like to see on the channel, just let me know in the comments below. I always take screenshots, of those requests. Sometimes I don't always get them done in a timely manner. It all depends. Sometimes they get lost in my screenshots, but I usually try to honor those requests, especially if I feel like they're a good fit for the channel and, they seem like they'd be something people would want to know. But yeah, with that being said, guys, so if you would like a personal reading with me, you can do that by, going down to the description box. I have an Etsy store, so there I sell my readings, and that's where you could purchase them directly, like, 1 question, 2 questions, 3 questions, 6-month predictions, etc., monthly insight. Those are just a couple of the readings I have. But also I have my wish list, my Amazon wish list. There are 2 different ones, and, anybody who ever gets me something off my wish list always gets a reading in return as a thank you. And the price isn't really important on what you pick out. So just throwing that out there as well as an option. So with that being said, guys, I say that all the time. With that being said, I know. We have piles of 1, 2, 3, and 4. Go ahead and, take your time to pick, and you'll find your timestamps down below. See you in your reading. Okay, guys, so if you chose pile number 1, which is with this blue, oh my god, it's escaping my brain. The blue calcite. There we go. This is your reading. Gosh, I don't know what is up with my brain today. I'm having a hard time thinking sometimes, or saying what I want to say. Let's see. 7 of Cups, the Chariot, the 8 of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune, as well as Square and Sun, as well, and also you are rare and free, there are not many like you, and Passion. So it looks like this. Let's see, so what does your person daydream about you? I definitely think with that 7 of Cups, there is a lot of fantasy in this person. This person is the type to daydream quite a bit, to have a lot of different types of fantasies too. I feel like this person probably has a multitude of fantasies, and they won't all be reflected in the card, but I think that they revolve around one idea, which seems to be, with the Chariot and the 8 of Wands, charging right in, like, really quick. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune, so it's kind of like in the right timing, the timing's just right, just perfect. Things are going great. I think that's something that your person really, so I feel like there are different scenarios, in this, but it's sort of like they come in, like, out of nowhere, and they just charge right in. So it could be for some of you like that they want to like rescue you, but I feel like for many of you, these could be more like sexual fantasies, with the 8 of Wands. And then we have as well Passion, a magnetic and seductive quality surround you at present. The other thing about the Chariot card, my husband and I were discussing that card today, actually, while we were driving. And we were just discussing the meanings, that we feel are, associated with that. And he actually mentioned an interesting meaning that he associates with this card, which is making 2 impossible things happen, like bringing 2 impossible things together, or 2 different things, and making it happen. So that's kind of interesting in terms of actually this, this reading, because there could be a chance that there could be something a little bit impossible, something about your relationship, something that would, have to take an upswing of luck to happen. And so that could be, something that is greatly involved in your person's, kind of daydreams about you. And I love this. You are rare and free. That reminds me a lot of these, like, I guess they're unicorns that are running. You know, a rare, a rare herd of unicorns, which, magical, rare, are, running forward in quite, looking quite free. So there is a certain freedom that they, daydream. In terms of their daydreams, there's, a certain freedom that maybe you guys don't have in reality at times. This person could also have fantasies of being quite, seen by you as quite unique. They want you to see them in, like, there might be a little bit of ego here. They want you to see them as, like, someone very cool, someone very unique, someone very, just very, very cool, I guess you could use that word. And then we have square, which is, represents challenges in astrology, right? So when you have a square, it's where you have a bit of a challenge in your chart between two planets or placements. And it says, here it mentions it creates tension, stalls, sounds alarm, motivates, pressures into, frustrates, demands, struggles, reorients, hurts, works out, and reconciles. Interesting. This person could have certain fantasies regarding sexual tension that builds up and then sort of rushes forward, like where they rush right in. And for those of you that it's like where there are some challenges to your relationship, it's like they might even like that. They might be the type of person that likes that, like maybe like fight and make up type of stuff. That's something I could see here. Let's see. What else do I see? Yeah, that's honestly what I'm seeing here. I'd like to take some cards real quick. I'm just going to take a few cards. I just felt drawn to do that. Wasn't my plan exactly, but let's see. What is pile number one's person daydream about them? I see that one. Grounding. The beginning is where you need to be. So perhaps starting something with you. If you haven't started something with this person in the past, it's like starting something. Beginning something. But they want something grounded in reality. See, with that Seven of Cups, I feel like a lot of it is total fantasy on their part. Yeah, look at Jonquil. Jonquil, maybe, is what it's called. Power. Take hold of what you know is yours. That reminds you a lot of that Chariot and the Eight of Wands coming in like, oof, and just having the luck to get you. Yeah, there could be a certain like possessive quality to this person in some way. They want to possess you. We have endurance. Hold on, you can do this. Endurance. Yeah, I definitely see that with that Eight of Wands as well, which can talk about, and the Chariot. That's funny. So a lot of it is really centered on their ego and just like their being, that they can do this, that they can make it happen. And we have heart's ease, compassion, so tread a little more tenderly. So it's like, that's interesting, because I was getting more of not an aggressive vibe, but like more, I guess more forceful, more forceful, I would say is the word that I'm looking for. But it just seems like this person does want to treat you with compassion, because, well, it says like, there are not many like you, so there's something like, that they really find endearing perhaps about you, and they would want to treat you a little, more tenderly than maybe others, maybe because of that rarity they find in you, because maybe they wouldn't want to mess it up in some way, you know what I mean? I feel like in their fantasies it always goes perfect, which, I mean, definitely, in daydreams we tend to do that. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing for you guys that chose pile number 1. I hope this was an interesting reading. I hope you liked it. Thank you again, Emma, for requesting this reading. I thought it was a really cool topic, so thank you. And if you guys would like a personal reading with me, as I mentioned in the intro, you can do that through in my description box. There's a link to my Etsy where I have a bunch of different types of readings on there. And then as well, I have 2 Amazon wish lists. Either wish list, no matter really the price that you spend, that's not so important as much as a thought. I always give a reading as a thank you in return for any, gifts that are bought off of Amazon. So, yeah, that's how you do that. And anyways, guys, I will see you all in the next reading. Remember, if you have any requests, don't be shy. Leave them down below in the comments. And if you picked pile number 1, I'd love to know that. So I can at least heart your comment. So yeah, let me know. Anyways, guys, take care, and I'll see you all in the next reading. Hi, guys. So if you chose pile number 2 with this Bornite or Peacock's Worth, this is your reading. Guys, if my nails look like a mess, it's because they are. I painted them and I did a bad job. Really bad. So, what's your person, what do they daydream about you? Well, first of all, we have the Death card. That's interesting. We have the 9 of Pentacles, the 6 of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands. We also have Falling. Wait, don't rush into it, allow nature to take its course, in the 5th house, in sextile, in terms of those cards. Interesting. So let's see. Okay, for some of you, and this is a specific type of message, okay, with that Death card, they could be waiting for you to end something. In their daydream, they're, perhaps you end a relationship, or to be with them, or to be single. Actually, with that 9 of Pentacles, I get more of that vibe there. Yeah, but they may be daydreaming that you'll end a relationship and like perhaps enter, into a new phase of your life. For some of you, though, if that doesn't resonate, it's like perhaps regenerating or renewing this relationship or something. For some of you, it's even like perhaps their daydream is that you cut people off, and you cut certain people out of your life that they don't like, and perhaps choose them over the other people. So even if it's not like you're in a relationship, there could just be certain things in your life that they daydream about you disattaching from, that you moving on from. For some of you, this person could also dream of you helping them somehow. It could be vice versa as well, though. It could be that they're dreaming of you helping them, like, financially, or they're dreaming of themselves helping you financially. Like, perhaps, having a lot to offer you and being able to help you out and give you things. And then we have the Knight of Wands. So there's probably some passion here. In terms of their daydreams at times. It could just be that they kind of, zip in like a knight in shining armor and sort of help you out of a jam. That could also be there with that 6 of Pentacles too. I see that. Like maybe you're sitting, I don't know, maybe they're just sitting and then they get up and come in and like swoop in and help you in some way. But I do feel like a lot for this Death card, there's something that they are really hoping in their daydreams that you let go of or you put behind you. So whether it's problems you've had in the past with this person or with other people, there's something about, rebirthing or, cutting out and, beginning again. With that 6 of Pentacles, they also could be hoping for some of you maybe to give them another chance. For some of you as well, there could be a desire of this person to help people rebuild their lives in some way, with their finances, and like do it together with you at like an adventure. Perhaps just being like philanthropists or whatever, like trying to help people. Let's see. Also, we have falling. So the unknown, descent, momentum, and change. So in this person's daydreams, they do think about changing. I feel like that's kind of connected to that death card. There is something that they want you to let go of or to change big time. Whether it's, like I said, fixing your relationship or you ending a relationship with somebody else. There's definitely something that is cut away. You know what I mean? It could be a big change, right? That leads you into the unknown. So that's why I feel for some of you it might be a big thing, like a relationship, as I mentioned. But it could be something else. It could be like, cutting out an addiction or cutting out something, for sure. I just get that with this particular card in particular. And then we have wait. Don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. Perhaps in their daydreams, they really have elaborate daydreams where it's kind of like, it's not just like where somebody, imagines like some kind of hot moment or being like, I feel like this person has like longer daydreams, or like they're the type to like lay down and like listen to music, or sit around and listen to music and like have some wild daydreams, that are very elaborate. This person could also be quite practical, I'm getting. It's like they want to be, maybe even in their daydreams are quite practical, about waiting and like not rushing it. Like if they've been kind of slow to commit or slow to open up, I feel like that they're also somewhat like that in their daydreams. And then, okay, but one thing I noticed is this sextile. So it talks about opportunity, right? It says, look at the keywords here. This is interesting. It says collaborates, assists, explains, provides opportunity, synergizes, creates possibilities for, opens doors, promises, brings insight to, communicates, welcomes, and develops. I feel like there's really something this person wants to help you with or save you from. There could also be that saving you from something as well, or you saving them. But by the way, remember the energies can be reversed in these type of readings. So it could be you saving them as well. But sextiles are usually, like they're pretty easy aspects, good aspects to have. Yeah, for some of you, it's like definitely dreaming about a new opportunity with you as well. But like I said, definitely elaborate type of daydreams. We have the 5th house too. The 5th house is a house of Leo. So yeah, there could be some quite elaborate daydreams, where they're the, it could, very well be them saving you or you saving them, but they're quite like dramatic, probably. Because look at 5th house talks about performance. So yeah, that's something that the 5th house does mention. As well, entertainment, creativity, costume, play, love affairs, passion, pleasure, parties, children, humor, romance, disco ball. I like the disco ball. Yeah, so their daydreams are quite, elaborate, as I said. Let's go ahead and I'm going to take a few flowers. Language of flower cards. So what is pile number 2's person daydream about them? Okay. Adaptation. Change will be better than you think. See? Falling, the unknown, descent, momentum, and change. That's crazy. Yeah, so they feel like this change wouldn't be so bad for you, especially in the daydreams. And I feel like you adapt to it pretty well with that 9 of Pentacles. So if it's like leaving a relationship, in their daydream, you're doing quite well with yourself. And vice versa. let's see what dropped. Oops. We've got slow down. The pace must abate before it's too late. That's interesting that we have 2 wait cards. So there is something in terms of this daydream where waiting is something. Like I said, it could be that maybe there's something in this connection that they know needs to wait for the right time. That could be something that affects their daydreams. But again, too, like I still feel like they're quite elaborate daydreams that last a long time too. So maybe they like to slow down and really savor them. Like they really like to enjoy them. They're not like the type, to have quick daydreams. It's like where they really get into it. It's what I'm feeling. So that's what I'm seeing for you guys that chose pile number 2. I really hope that the reading, was interesting for you. Thank you again, Emma, for suggesting this topic. I think it was a great one. I really enjoyed it. So if you'd like a personal reading with me, as I mentioned in the intro, that's all down in the description box. There's Etsy, there are my Amazon wish lists. Either way, the way you want to do it works for me. And yeah. So yeah, you can either purchase, a reading through Etsy. I have like 1 question, 2 questions, 3 questions. I have even 4 questions. I have 6-month predictions. I have, you know what I mean? So, and then at the Amazon wish list, of course, the price doesn't matter, guys. Don't worry about that. I do like to do that partially to help people, who maybe can't, get, some, you know what I mean? So that sometimes there are like, students who don't have a whole lot of money, for instance, that, maybe still want to get a reading. I like to keep that option open, okay? So, just throwing that out there. Anyways, guys, I'm going to stop now. And if you have any requests, let me know. Don't be shy. And yeah, I will see you all in the next reading. Take care. Hi, guys. If you chose pile number 3 with the Celestite, this is your reading. So let's see, what does your person daydream about you? Let's find out. So we've got the Queen of Coins, the Ace of Wands, the 9 of Cups, and the 9 of Pentacles. Okay, 2 9s, that's kind of cool. That's my life path number. 9. Nonsense. Mercury. 6th house. Reflection. One thing I noticed right away with Mercury in the 6th house. 6th house is associated with Virgo, which is ruled by Mercury. So let's see. One thing I'm really getting right away, this person could even fantasize about you being like in their daydreams. You could be like their spouse. You know what I mean? With the Queen of Coins. The Queen of Coins is like definitely one of those. Like she's a very motherly type of figure. In the minor arcana, in the court cards, she's most like the Empress out of all of the other queens. She's much more associated with home and family than the other queens, I would say. But also with success, you know what I mean? She's an abundant person. She's a practical person. She's a beautiful person, So I feel like this person really, that's one of their daydreams, is that you're maybe perhaps their spouse. And I see that 6th house, which talks about the day-to-day routine. It goes really well with that Queen of Coins energy, actually. Let's see here. Yeah, for a lot of you too, I feel like with that Ace of Wands, there could be a lot of, sexual daydreams. But let's see. I see this person daydreaming about happy times. Perhaps of a lot of wealth, a lot of, not just financially, but also emotionally. Like just having a very abundant type of relationship together on a daily basis, for sure. With Mercury, they could, for some of you, it's like they daydream about telling you something. It could be that that you are their happiness, that you bring a lot of happiness to them, that they want to make you happy forever. For some of you, it's even daydreaming about like proposing, or Yeah, I wouldn't say a wedding per se from these cards, but definitely like maybe proposing to you could be something. With nonsense, it says it's time to talk sense. Interesting that it's next to Mercury. There's definitely some some definite, they're really, daydreaming about talking to you, especially about communicating something in particular. Now, we do have reflection here, which says give each other some space at the moment, trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. For some of you, you could be in separation with this person, perhaps, and they are just, in their reflection, they daydream about that it's all going to work out for the best with these two, the Nine of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. But also, it's like they really just wish to communicate again. Perhaps in, like I said, a no-nonsense way where they just tell the truth and nothing but the truth, so help them God. You know what I mean? With that Ace of Wands, there's, like I said, it could be sexual fantasies, but it also could just be really passionately telling you straightforward, stuff. Getting in, coming at you in a very straightforward way with what's been on their mind without any nonsense. I feel like this is a person who would really rehearse a speech. They're rehearsing what they want to say, in their head a lot. Again, I get that kind of a feeling of an engagement, perhaps, wanting to ask you to marry them, or ask you to forgive them in some way, or to continue the relationship or start a relationship. There's definitely, this is definitely somebody who really thinks about what they're going to say. When in their daydreams, they're planning, is what I'm getting with that 6th house and Mercury and Virgo type of energy that I picked up. They're planning it. They think everything about what they're going to say. Let's see. What is Mercury's person? Courage, red rose. Be brave, be strong, believe. Yeah, I feel like this person in there, they have that courage of passion there with the Ace of Wands to say what they want to say. That's why it's so easy in daydreams. They have the courage in daydreams that they may not have in reality. Gratitude, so be thankful for what is good now. They could even, there's a certain sense of gratitude that comes with these nines here, this 9 of Cups and the 9 of Pentacles. Look at that guy with the 9 of Cups. He looks so happy and relieved and excited that his, wish came true, because that can be a card of wish fulfillment. This person could tell you in their, in their speeches and in their daydreams how thankful they are that they have you in their life. There could be something very much like that. And then we have Peony, health. Focus on all parts to make the whole. This could be health in regards to actually your daily health, because the 6th house does talk about our health. Planets there will tell us more about our health. I've seen, for instance, Neptune in the 6th house can talk about, being a bit of a hypochondriac, or having fears, irrational fears sometimes, with your health, for instance. I'm just throwing out an example. But there's something about perhaps that it could even just be the health of a relationship, but there could be something that they want to tell you about your health for some of you. That's for very few of you. And I feel like you'd know if that's you. If it's not, then, because you might have a certain health issue. It could be I don't mind your health issues. I want to support you with them, etc., etc. We have anemone. So optimism, look up and look brightly. Yeah, this person just is, they want optimism out of the situation in their daydreams. So whenever they, you always respond very well to in their daydreams to what they say, for sure. A very good response that they're very happy, that they're very happy with, is what I feel. Even too with that reflection card as well, what I kind of sense as well is that perhaps they give you this great speech and then you take some time to think about it and then you come rushing back to them. Oh gosh. That's interesting. Let's see. Yeah, with that time to talk sense, some of them could just be daydreaming about telling you how to get your stuff together. You know, maybe if it's not a romantic relationship, it might wanting to communicate ways in which you can improve your life, and that's they kind of daydream on. How could they say that? How could they get this across? Like the things that they want to tell you or advise you with. You know what I mean? But yeah. That's what I'm seeing for you, pile number 3. I hope that you like the reading, and thank you again, Emma, for suggesting it. And if you'd like to, you know, request any readings, go ahead and do so below in the comments. And then as well, you know, letting me know you picked pile number 3 is fun, so then I can give your comment a heart. And yeah, I'd love to see you all in the next reading. Subscribe if you haven't, if you want to, and yeah, like if you'd like to as well. Give me like a thumbs up. And anyways, guys, but I wish you all the very best, and I will see you in the next reading. Take care. Hi guys, it's Lisa here with pile number 4. I said it's Lisa here. Wow, okay. Anyways, you know it's me. So the pile number 4 has the Appetite Stone, which does not... Oh, there we go. There it focuses. So let's see, what does your person daydream about you? Let's find out. This is an interesting reading. Ooh, the Tower. The Page of Pentacles. The Six of Wands and the Sun. This has a similar energy actually to, I think it's pile number 2. In a way, like one of the first things I'm feeling off of this is very similar. This person wants... with the I think it was pile number 2 that had that, the Death card. Yeah, it was pile number 2. So I wonder if some of you have picked pile number 2. We also have Conjunction, North Node, as well as Set Your Course. And let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. Okay, for some of you, this person wants to like rescue you from something. Like one of their daydreams is that they somehow save you from something, and it could be quite even cheesy, and they kind of are victorious for this. It could be that they're even, you know, on the news in their daydream. Like there's definitely this daydream of wanting to like save you from a burning like look at the tower, it's like saving you from the burning building. And then being, I almost feel like this Page of Pentacles, it's like they're rewarded with the Six of Wands near each other. It's like, and the Sun, it's like they're rewarded for their efforts. And a lot of their daydream has to do with like them actually getting the recognition that they feel like, you know, that they want and desire. For some others of you though, this person perhaps dreams of you shaking up your life in some way or completely changing it. So for some of you again, and this is where it kind of comes like, reminds me a little bit of pile number 2, not all the way, but I feel like this person, like, you know, if you were to leave like a relationship, they'd want to swoop in their daydreams, and like they may daydream about you ending a relationship and swooping in and helping you pick up the pieces and sort of being like that, like, ooh, look at me, I'm here to help you. And, you know, and then you have like a happily ever after, like literally, like the happily ever after with the Sun. It could be that just something goes wrong as well, and then they offer some assistance to you. So maybe like, you know, if you need help on a test, it could be even just like as simple as that. They may that might be one of their daydreams, you know, that you need help on a test and you're cramming. Oh my God, what are you gonna do? And it's like they come and they offer you something like, oh, here's some help, I can help you with this. And then they're, you know, badass for that, you know, is what I'm feeling. And then we have Set Your Course. So it says, know where you wish to go, have a plan, the right direction. I feel like this person somehow wants to lead you in the right direction. That's, again, part of the fantasy of saving you or helping you in some way, offering you something. It's like helping you go in the right direction, especially after a tower moment. And the tower moment doesn't have to be like epically bad in their daydream. Like I said, it could just be that you are stressed out. Oh my God, everything's falling apart. And then they come with some help. You know what I mean? They come to offer you, you know, what they can. and then it's, very appreciated by you. We also have conjunction. So let's see, empowerment. Usually, yeah, it could be like joining forces with you in some way too, wanting to join forces with you to help you fix your problem. Because, yeah, when you have a conjunction, usually it's combining with another planet very close. So sometimes one tries to, yeah, sometimes it can be an alliance between two planets, depending on what the conjunction is, of course. But sometimes, if the planet's not in very good dignity or not very strong, then the one planet can overpower the other one. But I feel like more about this in terms of this reading and what they're daydreaming is that they're really wanting to empower you in some way or feel empowered by helping you, saving you, that type of thing. And then North Node, destiny. So the North Node's where we're supposed to go in life. So it's like, again, with that tower moment, it's like they somehow in their daydream see you, breaking away from something and going towards your destiny, or what they feel or what they daydream is your destiny, of course. Doesn't have to be what you feel is your destiny. For some of you, it just could be that they feel like you're destined to be together, and they really just wish and daydream about this possibility. It just could be that for some of you with that tower, there could be something, for some of you, if this resonates. If not, then ignore that. For some of you, it could just require something falling apart in order for this to happen. So that's why they daydream about it. And then we have, let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, and it simply allows and gives. Yeah, I almost feel like this person doesn't ever act on their daydreams. Like it's definitely more in their head than in their actions. Yeah, that's interesting. But that's, I don't know, with that sun card, I kind of did, maybe they just want, for some of you, it might be that they're just more interested in a friendship for now. Or this could just be a friend of yours that you're asking about. I just feel that with this card and then the sun as well. We have enthusiasm. The best can be here. Believe it. So yeah, I feel like that Six of Wands and the sun, this person in their dreams is quite enthusiastic. And you're quite enthusiastic in their daydream about, them helping you or fixing your problems or, having an involvement. And then we have heart's ease, compassion. Tread a little more tenderly. Perhaps they want to show you more compassion than they felt you've been, to show you compassion during a moment of crisis, That could be also in part of their daydream. Let's see here. Okay, let's see. Azalea, temperance, find balance and be centered. Oh, yeah, with the tower, right? Wanting to bring, some calmness to you to find that balance. Conjunctions can sometimes make a cool balance if like I said, if the planets are good. So it's like somehow balancing you out, fixing your problems, helping you out, being there for you, being a steady friend, for instance, or a steady companion. But definitely there is a lot of desire in the daydreams for you to be very enthusiastic about them, to be so excited, to celebrate them in some way. Celebrate how they've helped you. This is the type of person who could even plan speeches on how they would say, oh, it was nothing. I'm just picking that up. That's cool. Love it. Anyways. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing for you. Let's see. Anything else? Let's see. I said let's see like 50 times. I'm sorry. Sometimes I'm so repetitive. I hate it. Yeah, I really feel like it's just like getting you more on your path in some way or helping you succeed at something. you know, on your path. It doesn't have to be your north node and your destiny in life per se. For some of you, that could be the case in that tower moment that they, you know, are saving you from or helping you with, is like something that needs to happen so you can fulfill your destiny or move forward in some way. But yeah, for some of you as well, it's just more about perhaps helping you with something, helping you gain some experience, some more knowledge. Yeah. Anyways, guys, that's what I'm seeing for you, that, you know, if you chose pile number 4. I really like this reading, so thank you, Emma, for suggesting it. I hope that you guys liked it too. Let me know if you did in the comments if you'd like, you know, or let me know by like liking the video. That's great too. If you'd like a personal reading with me, you can look in the description box. There are instructions and different ways to do that. So there's my Etsy store, which has, you know, multiple different readings: 1 question, 2 question, 3 questions, 6 month predictions, monthly insight, etc., etc. So that there's that, right? And then as well, I have my 2 Amazon wish lists. One's, you know, more for the channel, one's more for my personal desires or wishes, I guess. And sometimes I put crazy stuff on there. You don't have to get those. I'm just wishing, you know, because they're a wish list. But anyways, anybody who gets anything off my wish list, no matter the cost, always gets a reading as a thank you in return. So it's always appreciated, you know, that you thought of me, that you picked something out for me. It's very sweet and kind, and I always try to repay that kindness. And I always have so far anyways. But yeah. With that being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed the reading. Any requests, drop them down below, and I'll see you all in the next reading. Bye-bye.